great graduation with dignity, Travis Early College High School has a tradition of excellence. We're proud of the many contributions our students, their parents, and our staff have made to our community. The faculty, staff, and administration of Travis Early College High School request your help in making this year's summer graduation ceremony the best. Our graduates have worked extremely hard for 4 years and have met the requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency. This is one of the most important accomplishments to date in your children's life. Parents, grandparents, relatives, and close family friends are here today to share in this moment. To show our respect for each one of these accomplished individuals, we are asking that all parents, relatives, and friends show their appreciation of graduates by their applause only. We thank you in advance for your help and cooperation in making graduation 2013 a dignified and cherished celebration. Remember, honor these students with applause, applause, and only applause. We thank you. La preparatoria de Travis Early College tiene una tradición de excelencia. Estamos orgullosos de las muchas contribuciones que nuestros estudiantes, sus padres y nuestro personal han hecho a nuestra comunidad. La facultad de la escuela, el personal y la administración de la preparatoria de Travis Early College solicitan su ayuda en hacer esta toma de graduación de verano la mejor hasta ahora. Nuestros graduados han trabajado muy duro durante 4 años y han cumplido con los requisitos establecidos por la Agencia de Educación de Texas. Este es uno de los logros más importantes hasta la fecha en la vida de sus hijos, padres, abuelos y parientes y amigos cercanos de la familia que están aquí para compartir en este momento. Para mostrar nuestro respeto por cada uno de estos talentosos individuos, estamos pidiendo que todos los padres, parientes y amigos demuestren su aprecio a los graduados con su aplauso solamente. Les damos las gracias de antemano por su ayuda y colaboración en hacer la toma de graduación de 2013 una celebración digna y querida. Recuerden, honren a estos estudiantes con aplauso, aplauso y más aplauso. Les damos las gracias. Please rise for the graduates.
rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by Angelo Mendoza. Okay. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pledge of the Texas Flag by Sidney Barrera.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing. Invocation will be given by Benny Guzman.
Most loving God, we thank you for those who love us, for our parents who give us life and provide us with protection, for our teachers and mentors who have guided us, for our friends who have accepted our faults and fallings and loved us all the same, for our families who have nurtured us with love, for strangers who surprise us with their kindness. For all these blessings, loving God of all, amen.
At this time, Mr. Orlando Vera, principal of Travis Early College High School, will extend a warm welcome to all our platform guests.
On behalf of the administrative staff and faculty of Travis Early College High School, we welcome you to the 2013 commencement exercises. It is my privilege at this time to introduce our platform guests. San Antonio Independent School District Board of Education, Mr. Ed Garza, President, District 7. Mr. Garza was elected to the board in May 2009, re-elected May 2013 for a 4-year term. He is a third-generation SAISD graduate and the graduate of the Thomas Jefferson High School. He earned a bachelor's degree in landscape architecture, urban planning, and a Master of Science degree in land development from Texas A&M University. Mr. Garza previously served 2 terms on the City Council and 2 terms as Mayor of San Antonio. Mr. Garza's current term expires in 2017. Mr. Ed Garza. Mrs. Olga H. Hernandez, Secretary, District 6. Ms. Hernandez was elected to the board in May 2006 and proudly represents the people of the Thomas Edison cluster. She is a lifelong SAISD resident, a graduate of the Thomas Jefferson High School, and an SAISD retiree. Ms. Hernandez, her husband, and 2 daughters are all proud products of SAISD. Her term expires in 2015. Ms. Olga Hernandez. Ms. Deborah Guerrero, Trustee, District 3. Ms. Guerrero was elected to the board on May 11, 2013. After having served an unexpired term for the last year, she is a 5th-generation SAISD resident. Ms. Guerrero earned a bachelor's degree in political science from St. Mary's University, a Master of Public Affairs degree from the Lyndon Baines Johnson School of Public Affairs, and a doctorate of jurisprudence from the University of Texas School of Law. She has served in leadership positions in community and civic organizations throughout the city, including 2 terms on the San Antonio City Council from 1997 to 2001. Currently, Ms. Guerrero works with the NRP Group as a multi-family developer. Ms. Guerrero's current term expires in 2017. Ms. Deborah Guerrero. Mr. Steve Litchlow, District 1. Mr. Litchlow was elected to the Board of Trustees in May 2013. He is currently employed as an attorney at Rosenthal, Pierstein, Sondolowski, Agatha LLP, where his practice focuses on corporate litigation and corporate bankruptcy. Mr. Litchlow is a former teacher and a Teach for America alumni. He earned a BBA in finance from the Business Honors Program at the University of Texas at Austin, an MA in teaching from the Johns Hopkins University, and a doctorate of jurisprudence from the Southern Methodist University Dedman School of Law. Mr. Litchlow, current term expires in 2017. And again, Mr. Steve Litchlow. Mrs. Patty Radel, Trustee, District 5. Ms. Radel was elected to the Board of Trustees in May of 2011. She is a graduate of Marquette University with a major in theology. She obtained her teacher and bilingual certification and a second major in English from Our Lady of the Lake University and holds an honorary doctorate from the Albert School of Theology. Ms. Radel taught elementary and SAISD for 12 years and taught high school and middle school in other districts. She served on the San Antonio City Council 2003 to 2007. Ms. Radel has also served with her husband as a volunteer director of inner city development since 1972. Her current term expires in 2015. Mrs. Patty Radel. Mr. Emilio Castro, Deputy Superintendent. Mr. Castro is the newest member of the SAISD family, recently hired as the District Deputy Superintendent. Mr. Castro brings more than 19 years of experience to SAISD. He has served Texas children as a teacher, assistant principal, area superintendent, and leadership consultant. Mr. Castro believes in servant leadership and is excited to be able to serve the SAISD students, staff, and community. Mr. Emilio Castro. Mr. Jose H. Moreno, Assistant Superintendent. Jose Moreno brings more than 16 years of experience in education. During this time, he has served the children of SAISD as a teacher, principal, executive director for curriculum and instruction, and currently supervises elementary schools as an assistant superintendent. He also serves as a reading consultant with the University of Texas System. Mr. Moreno believes that leadership begins with cultivating strengths within others in order for them to follow the children that they lead. Mr. Jose Moreno. Also on our platform, Mr. David Udovich, Executive Director of Secondary Initiatives. I would also like to introduce Ms. Melissa Leger, Assistant Principal at Travis Early College. Mrs. Rachel Basan-Ship, Guidance Counselor at Travis Early College. And last but not least, Mr. Jeff Blunt, College Readiness Counselor. At this time, I would like to introduce three gentlemen that have been an integral part of the success of Travis Early College. Again, with their partnership, which has meant great things for us at Travis Early College, I would first like to introduce Mr. Conrad Kruger, Dean of Arts and Sciences at San Antonio College. Dr. Robert Vela, Vice President of San Antonio College. And Dr. Robert Ziegler, President of San Antonio College, who will address us at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Vera, and congratulations to all of you. When I say good evening, I really mean it. This is a wonderful evening for you, for the San Antonio Independent School District, and for San Antonio College. I want to first of all congratulate the district and members of the Board of Trustees, all the faculty and staff at Travis for making this grand experiment such a success. For San Antonio College, this has been a remarkable and wonderful partnership. I want to congratulate the parents who are out there and the families because it's you that had the vision to inspire your children to take advantage of this opportunity offered at the Travis Early College High School. And I want to congratulate and commend all the graduates. You guys have done remarkable work. You're graduating from high school, which is a great step, but in addition to that, you've gone a step further and have accumulated significant numbers of college hours in addition to your high school graduation. So you are to be commended. I know it's been hard work. I know you've given up a lot to be here, but I can tell you that it's going to pay off in the long run. You've accomplished a lot, and I know that you will continue to be successful after you leave us. Finally, I want to say how much San Antonio College appreciates the opportunity to be a part of the Travis Early College High School. It's been a great experience for us. It's an honor for us. And we plan to continue this partnership for many, many years into the future. So the three of us appreciate the opportunity to be here. I personally am appreciative and honored to be able to be a part of this great evening, and I thank you for giving me a few minutes to speak with you. So once again, congratulations. Enjoy the evening. You've absolutely earned it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Siegler. Also this evening, we would like to recognize the student representatives who served the school year on the Superintendent's Advisory Committee from Travis High School. Our student representative is distinguished for this district service and leadership by a multicolored cord that they are wearing tonight as part of the graduation regalia. These student representatives were responsible for discussing district-wide issues with school board members and the superintendent. Many of the topics which were discussed resulted in policy changes impacting the entire school district. Their willingness to take a leadership role and experience garnered soliciting input from their peers indicates their level of personal commitment. Our intention is that you take this leadership ability, young ladies, and apply it to other causes throughout your life. At this time, could we have Ms. Laura Caballero please stand, and Ms. Maritza Alvarez please stand to be recognized by the audience. Thank you. Okay, moving on. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce the top 2 scholars at Travis Early College High School class of 2013. This young lady has received an Associate's in Liberal Arts and is a member of the Superintendent's Advisory Board. She will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word in the fall. Her parents are Claudia and Rogelio Caballero. I present our salutatorian, Ms. Laura Caballero.
4 years ago, Ms. Salas came to my middle school and talked about Travis. She convinced me to apply, and I still remember filling out an application, my excitement when I read the acceptance letter, and the interview Ms. Jacobs gave me. But also, I applied to Travis because I wanted to get ahead and earn college credit, but also I wanted to go to a school where I felt like I was home, and I got that here. I could go to school and know that I actually know who's in my class, know that the teachers are actually willing to help, and know that my classmates have each other's back. At Travis, we have a bond that not many people outside the school can ever understand. Hopefully, that bond stays intact after we leave here today. We met as freshmen 4 years ago, and now 4 years at Travis have brought us close, and now the moment has arrived. We are receiving our high school diplomas together. We were able to beat the odds and graduate with a distinguished high school diploma and with an associate's degree or some college credit. We should all be proud of our accomplishments because we, better than anybody, know how hard it was to get where we are today. And parents, you should be very proud of your children. Graduating from high school is an important step to having a successful life, and we could not have taken that important step without all your love and support. I would like to personally thank my parents and family for believing in me and pushing me to my full potential. Gracias a mis abuelos que me dieron un lugar junto a ellos este año. Thank you to our teachers who gave us the knowledge we need to become functioning citizens in society. To Ms. Bazan and Mr. Blum, who hunted us down every day to make sure everything was in order to get us here. And to Ms. Rivera, for being such a dedicated principal, making sure each and every one of us made it to graduation. So, our high school journey has come to an end, but it's time to start a new one. We will start fresh and be whomever we want to be and do anything we are determined to do. Whether it be a doctor, police officer, nurse, joining the military, whatever it might be, remember to just enjoy the journey and keep our Travis family close. Thank you and congrats, class of 2013.
Next young lady has received an Associate's of Liberal Arts and will be attending the University of Texas at Austin in the fall. Her parents are Norma and Gerard Flores. I now present our valedictorian, Miss Angel Flores.
It's time for yet another speech. Please, ladies and gentlemen, contain yourselves. Valedictorian speeches are supposed to inspire people to embark on their lives' journeys. The fact that you not only got into Travis, but stayed, means that you all already have amazing support systems, whether it be family, friends, the staff here, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, or all of the above. Whatever the case, you don't really need an inspirational speech because you obviously have motivation, but I'm already up here, so here we go. Some of you will enter the workforce, others will go on to college, some of you will even go on to serve our country. As we tread down our different life paths, I don't have a single doubt in my mind that we're all going somewhere. I can't tell you where, but I can feel it because I know the class of 2013 gets it done, even if it's in the computer lab 10 minutes before it's due. Honestly, I don't know what the future has in store for any of us, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. However, I do know that the uncertainty that comes along with thinking about the future can be a bit scary. Sadly, I'm not some incredibly wise wizard that can blow your minds or change your lives with a single speech. So I'll leave you with this. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Congratulations, class of 2013, and a huge thank you to the auditorium full of people that helped us get here.
This next young lady has received an Associate of Liberal Arts and will be attending the University of Rochester in New York State in the fall. Her parents, Cleotilda and Justino Vargas. She will now reflect on her years at Travis Early College and San Antonio College.
I'm a little tall. Okay. Hello and welcome to Travis Early College High School. And, sorry, I messed up. Okay. Well, I come from a humble Mexican household. My parents never went to high school or college, so the odds of me ever being on this stage were never in my favor. But then I came to Travis, and things started to take a turn to the positive direction. I was surrounded by students who were motivated to learn and teachers who were there to push us, and I knew that I belonged here. Not many people can say that they started going to college at age 14 or 15, like most of us, or like Savannah Villanueva, who started going to college at age 12. That's a pretty awesome thing. But yeah, Savannah, stand up. There you go. She's 16 and she graduated with her associate's degree too, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So going to college and high school was not easy. We all struggled at some point. Of course, there was times that we just wanted to give up, but we didn't, we made it, and we are here. Earlier today, I represented the Alamo colleges in the College and Career Readiness in San Antonio Summit, where I got to share my ideas about how to improve education with people like Mary Castro and others that make Travis possible. Many people came up to me after and asked me for suggestions on how to improve schools. Students came up to me after and asked me for advice. It's a pretty amazing feeling. Who would have thought that this little Mexican girl that barely knew how to speak English in elementary school would be making a difference in the learning community? Who would have thought that this girl would be graduating from high school after she graduated from college? Who knew that this girl would be moving to New York to study in the University of Rochester? This exceeds my dreams. Now I would want to say some words in Spanish. Gracias a todos por acompañarnos en este día tan especial. Todos deben que estar muy orgullosos de todos los que están graduando hoy. No fue fácil, pero lo hicimos. Muchas gracias a todos nuestros familiares y amigos que nos ayudaron a llegar aquí. Mamá y papá, gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mí. Los quiero mucho. SISD and the Alamo colleges, thank you so much for making Travis happen. None of us would have never made it this far if it wasn't for Travis. Friends, family, thank you for being here for us, and it's one of the most important nights of our life, and we will remember this. It is truly appreciated. And well, friends, I know that every single one of you will make it far. You have already accomplished so much more than what other kids your age have accomplished. Instill everything you have learned in other people, and don't ever forget where you came from. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Garza, Mr. Castro, school board members, and platform guests. It is with great pleasure and honor to be here tonight to honor the second graduating class of Travis Early College High School. Also at this time, could the parents, guardians, grandparents, please stand and receive an applause from the graduates, please. We're all the parents. If I could have you stand in the audience. Thank you. I would like to thank the faculty and staff at Travis Early College High School for their dedication and support of our students. At this time, could the faculty and staff please stand up and be recognized? I would also like to recognize the faculty and administrative staff from San Antonio College. Without their support and dedication, this great partnership would not be a success. So at this time, any support staff from San Antonio College, please stand up. I know I saw some of you all out there. Thank you. Okay, when you talk about success stories, you're talking about the class of 2013. All they have accomplished and the standards they have set for the future classes. Just to mention several achievements. And before I go on, folks, do you know that 47 of our 62 graduates walked stage with close to 1,000 graduates from San Antonio College back in May the 11th. So if you could please give them a round of applause. 47. This class has attained over 3,800 college hours, 100% tax exit level test. We've done it 2 years in a row now. Congratulations. And again, get this, folks, close to $5 million in scholarships. And again, 62 students, over 200 letters of acceptance from universities, and 100% accepted to universities, folks. Also, the tradition continues. Rated exemplary the last 4 years by the Texas Education Agency. Received Title I Distinguished Performance. Named the State Distinguished School by the Texas Education Agency. Wow, folks, what else can you say about these fine young men and women? Please. And finally, the moment this class has been waiting for has arrived. Again, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned, good luck to the graduates of class 2013 on your future endeavors. Congratulations. The time has come now. At this time, Mr. Latchlow, SAISD board member of the San Antonio Independent School District Board of Education, please come forward to accept the Travis Early College High School class of 2013.
Well, I'm certainly happy to be here today to share this auspicious occasion, and it certainly is. Auspicious. So the Greek philosopher Socrates was a man who would walk around town and give people advice. And the people thanked him by poisoning him. So I'm not going to give advice tonight. Instead, I'd like to reflect for a second on choices. So first, a story. There was an isolated agricultural village situated in a valley, impenetrable by all sides except for one. And the only way to get in or out of this village was by taking one of two roads. The first path required you to climb up a mountain and down a mountain, finding your way over rocky terrain, up one side and down the other. This was the dangerous path. It required strength and precision in your climbing. The other path was through lowlands, flat and safe, following along a gentle brook. This road was easily navigable by horse, and along the way was the best restaurant within 1,000 miles, and it served spectacular food. So once a month, all the male villagers, they had to leave the village to go into the adjacent town to stock up on supplies. And one month, there was a 15-year-old boy that joined them. His father had recently passed, and he was now responsible for taking care of his family. The 15-year-old boy, when he joined up with the men, noticed that all the men were on horseback, but the little boy only walked. And when they reached the fork in the road, all of the men on horseback veered toward the easy path. But the boy silently started climbing the mountain. The men looked at the boy and they said, "Boy, where are you going? Come with us. This way is easier." But the boy didn't say anything and simply climbed the mountain, meeting the men on the other side with scraped knees, torn clothing, and a twisted ankle. Now this continued month after month and year after year, and sometimes the men would ask the boy, "Boy, why do you choose to climb the mountain when the other path is so much easier and you get to eat a good meal?" The boy would just cryptically reply, "To prepare for the future." Years later, a 1,000-year storm hit the village, causing the gentle brook to flood the lowlands, making the mountain path the only way out of the village. And while the other men had grown lazy and fat, taking the easy road on horseback, the boy had grown strong and had perfected the route up and down the mountain based on the choices that he made and the years of preparation. He was able to save his family. Now, the choices that we all make reflect our character. And you made a choice to attend Travis Early College High School. But that choice wasn't an easy one. Just like the boy who climbed the mountain, he had to forego the luxuries of riding on horseback and eating good food. You chose to attend a school that didn't have a track record. You're only the second graduating class and didn't provide the variety of extracurricular activities and athletics that your neighborhood schools might have provided. And just like the boy who scraped his knees and tore his clothing on the mountain, you spent hours upon hours studying for advanced courses, preparing for your SAT, and completing your college degree requirements. Just like the boy prepared himself for future success, you have too. So you may not have appreciated when you spent hours until midnight in the library trying to finish your Algebra 2 project, but the sacrifice you made in attending this excellent school has prepared you for success in college and beyond. By choosing to attend Travis, you chose achievement. And by choosing to rise above the status quo, you've prepared yourself for great things. Success is a matter of choice, and you have chosen to succeed. I commend you for doing that, and I wish you great luck as you continue climbing your own mountain.
Would the class of 2013 please stand? Mr. Ledlow, I do hereby certify that all of the students standing before you this evening have met the state requirements of the completion of high school and graduation from Travis Early College High School.
By the authority vested in me, I hereby accept the recommendation of the faculty and the administration of Travis Early College High School and declare the assembled candidates qualified for the award about to be presented. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to extend to you my personal congratulations to each member of your class. The class of 2013, may you continue to be successful in everything that you do.
At this time, will the graduates of 2013 come forward?
Miguel T. Acosta III. Miguel will attend the University of the Incarnate Word, where he has received a Dean's Scholarship. Alexandria L. Aguilar. Alexandria will attend the University of the Incarnate Word, where she is the recipient of a scholarship. Maritza Alvarez. Maritza will attend the University of Texas at Austin. Isaiah Jordan Amezquita. Isaiah has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Kingsville and has joined the United States Navy. Andrew Tristan Arnold. Andrew has been accepted to Schreiner University, where he is the recipient of a Schreiner Grant, a Dean's Scholarship, and a San Antonio Regional Scholarship. Sydney Ann Barrera. Sydney will attend Texas A&M University at College Station. Sydney is the recipient of a Baumberger Endowment Scholarship, Gunther House Scholarship, Rapier Education Foundation Scholarship, Texas A&M Challenge Scholarship, Texas A&M President's Achievement Scholarship, and the Top 10% State Scholarship. Andres Beltran. Andres will attend Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Savannah J. Bernal. Savannah will be attending the University of Houston, Victoria. Laura Cecilia Caballero. Laura will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she is the recipient of the Dean's Scholarship. Laura Alejandra Castro. Laura will be attending Texas State University. Nathan Cervantes. Nathan has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Celicia Rose de los Santos. Celicia will attend St. Mary's University, where she has received a Madeline Scholarship. Isabella Marie Elizondo. Isabella will attend the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a scholarship. Brianna Danielle Escobedo. Brianna will attend Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Angel Rose Flores. Angel has received a President's Achievement Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin. Selena Flores. Selena will be attending Texas State University. Lillian Isabel Galindo. Lillian will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word. Ayla Gonzalez Vance. Ayla will attend the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she has received a scholarship. Amy Elise Gonzalez. Amy is the recipient of a Dean's Scholarship at the University of the Incarnate Word. Benny Guzman Jr. Benny will be attending Colgate University in New York, where he has been awarded a Colgate grant. Hugo Nahum Hernandez Jr. Hugo will attend the University of the Incarnate Word, where he has received the Distinguished Scholar Award. Juan Carlos Hernandez Vega. Juan will attend Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Daniel Ibarra. Daniel has received a Madeline Scholarship. He will be attending St. Mary's University. Veronica Ibarra. Veronica will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Mark Edward Lombrano. Mark will be attending Texas A&M University at Kingsville. Circe Gabriela Lopez. Circe will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a Scholars Award. Emily Magallanes. Emily will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Lauren Nicole Mancha. Lauren has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Francisco Martinez III. Francisco has been accepted to the University of Advancing Technology. Alicia Martinez Guevara. Alicia will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a Scholars Award. Annalisa Menaker. Annalisa will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a Scholars Award. Amanda Angelina Mendoza. Amanda will be attending Texas A&M University at Kingsville. Angela Nicole Mendoza. Angela will be attending St. Mary's University, where she has been awarded a scholarship. Michelle Milan. Michelle will be attending Texas A&M University at San Antonio. Ricardo Miramontes. Ricardo has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Kingsville and has joined the United States Marine Corps. Jesus Leonardo Munoz Gonzalez. Jesus has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Aaron Nava. Aaron will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where he has received the Scholars Award. Stephanie Nunez. Stephanie will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Juanita Clarisa Olivares. Juanita will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a Scholars Award. Gabriel Ortega II. Gabriel will be attending Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. April Celeste Ramirez. April will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Corina Gonzalez Ramirez. Corina will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word, where she has received a Dean's Scholarship. Leslie Michelle Ramos. Leslie has been accepted at the University of Houston. Leslie has enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Marcos Ryan Rivera. Marcos will be attending Hillsong College in Sydney, Australia. Ana L. Robles Sanchez. Ana will be attending Texas A&M Corpus Christi. She is the recipient of the Francis Weir Scholarship. Rosa Maria Rodriguez. Rosa has been accepted to the University of Texas at San Antonio. Rebecca Rachel Rohr. Rebecca will be attending Texas A&M University at San Antonio. Cassandra Ruiz. Cassandra will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio and is the recipient of a Francis Weir Scholarship. Juan Manuel San Miguel III. Juan has been accepted to Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi and has joined the United States Marine Corps. Vanessa Tenorio. Vanessa will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Raymond Tijerina III. Raymond is the recipient of a Baumberger Scholarship and a Texas State Achievement Scholarship. Raymond will be attending Texas State University. Claudio Treviño. Claudio will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Joseph Diaz Turubiates. Joseph will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Luis Ludwig Vaca. Luis will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word and is the recipient of a Scholars Award. Nancy Vargas. Nancy is the recipient of a University of Rochester grant and a University of Rochester Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Rochester in New York. Victor Antonio Villalobos. Victor will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Madeline S. Villanueva. Madeline will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Savannah Danielle Villanueva. Savannah has been accepted to Notre Dame of Maryland, where she has received the Achievement Scholarship and Rotary Scholarship. Marcus James Williams. Marcus will be attending Texas A&M University at San Antonio. Cristina Zamora Nino. Cristina will be attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi. Jorge Alejandro Zapata. Jorge will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Enrique Abisai Zuniga Herrera. Enrique will be attending Texas A&M University at Kingsville in the Engineering College.
Can they please stand and move off to the side, both from the left one?
Will the candidates please stand?
Right there. Okay? Okay, thank you, folks. This time, can you please remain standing for the benediction? Please stand.
Please stand for the benediction. couple of seconds. As we make our way into the world, we ask that faith lead us to greatness. It is with this faith that we can gain the strength to lead us to a new stage in our life. It is the faith that we have in each other, the faith that our family has in us, and our faith that we have in ourselves that will be able to accomplish this. We graciously thank those who have helped us throughout the past 4 years, and we ask that we may guide us in the right direction. Amen. Amen.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, parents, make sure you remain in here. We have to take the students into the cafeteria where we're going to be giving them some other information. So please remain here. Then you could go by the cafeteria. Again, I want to thank you for being here tonight. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Class of 2013. This concludes our 2013 commencement exercise at Travis Early College High School.